please don't forget to smash that like button, comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share this video. You can also check the description of this video and you'll find my compiled link featuring my Patreon, my trade binder, TCG player affiliate link, Discord, Twitter, Twitch, and TikTok. So check all that out, and I will see you in the video. How's it going, everybody? CJ here, back with another video. We're doing a first thoughts today. This first thoughts is on Inferno of the Star Mounts. This card seems pretty cool. It's got a really sweet triggered ability, an activated ability that activates a triggered ability that can just deal 20 damage to anything. This card seems a lot of fun, and I'm excited about it. So, the categories I'm going to be talking about with this video are, there's only a couple categories this time around. We've got some ways to speed up the ability, like being able to activate it and hit 20. We've got a Voltron style build, some one-off cards, and in the 99. So, starting off with ways that you can get to 20 faster. Because you only need the ability to you only need to activate the ability to hit 20 for it to trigger. So you can get it to 19 and then activate it once. Get it to 19 using other means, get it to 20 by activating it with one time, and boom. Also, it needs to hit 20 exactly. It can't go over. So it's interesting. So some of the ways that you can speed that up is with Unleash Fury, Ironcrag Feet, Mana Geyser, and Dockside Extortionist. All these are pretty easy ways to just create a lot of extra mana or just increase Inferno's power so that way you can get there a lot faster. You can also increase your mana using cards like Doubling Cube, Cage Sun, Extra Planar Lens, and Gauntlet of Power. That'll make it a lot faster, and all of those seem great, especially the Cage Sun, Extra Planar Lens, and Gauntlet of Power, because you're going to be in mono red, so really synergistic there. And yeah, those are what I have for ways to get Inferno up to 20 as fast as possible. Next up, we're going to talk about a Voltron build, because if you can also use equipment to get it close to 20 and then activate it like 3 times and boom, you hit 20. So ways to do that, there's a lot of ways to do that. And so some of the equipment that I'm thinking about for this deck include Black Blade Reforged, Luxodon Warhammer, Commander's Plate, Hammer of Nazan, Golem Skin Gauntlets, Bloodforged Battle Axe, Masterwork Ingenuity, Colossus Hammer, and I wrote Hammer of Nazan twice. And Colossus Hammer. All those seem fantastic. And Luxodon Warhammer is really nice because it also gives lifelink. And you can use Witch's Clinic and Basilisk Collar to also give lifelink. And because Inferno is Inferno itself is dealing the 20 damage, lifelink will trigger with that. So if you hit 20, you deal 20 to someone's face, you gain 20 back. That's awesome. You can also use Grafted Exoskeleton, though, and use Infect, and then your 20 damage is 20 Infect damage, so you can just murder someone with that, which seems like a really nice synergy there. That's what I got for the Voltron build. So, I didn't want to just list off a million equipment, but there's a ton of different equipment you can use for this deck. I think that Voltron might be the way to build this, just so that way you get in closer to 20 easier, so that way you don't have to activate it 14 times to get to 20. So you can equip some things, and then next turn you activate it 6 times to get to 20. Seems good. So now we're on to the one-off cards. Treasonous Ogre seems really good. Being able to use life to basically activate Inferno seems solid. Being able to get that extra, if you have extra life lying around, you need to deal 20 damage to something, you can pay that life into Inferno to do that. You've got Umezawa's Jite. This card seems really, really cool because you can use it and remove charge counters from it to lower the power of Inferno when it hits 20. So you activate it to 20, damage something for 20, hit something for 20 damage, activate Umezawa's Jite to bring Inferno back down to 19, pay another red, hits 20 again, you deal 20 again. You can do that a few times. That's really powerful. That's an awesome synergy there. You can also do something similar with Shuko. So Shuko is 0 to equip, so it's easy to deal with. You equip Shuko, gets +1/+0. Okay. You get up to 20 with it equipped. Nice. You deal 20. You unequip it and attach it to something else. Suddenly Inferno's back at 19. You pay another red. Boom. That seems a good include. You can also throw in Lithoform Engine and Strionic Resonator to copy the triggered ability. So just to make sure that this is clear, it is an activated ability to give it +1/+1/+0, but when you hit 20, that's when the triggered ability goes off to deal 20 damage. So copying the activated ability won't actually do that. Like, you won't get an extra 20 damage if you copy the activated ability. He'll just go up another +1. So you need to copy the triggered ability after you hit 20. So using Lithoform Engine and Strionic Resonator is a way to do that, because 40 damage is a lot better than 20. We've also got Braid of Fire, which seems fantastic in this deck. Really easy to include. Just cumulative upkeep, you add mana. So let's just say you've had it out for 5 turns. You can pump that 5 mana into Inferno, and then it costs 5 less to get it there. It seems great. And lastly, Leyline Tyrant. This seems like a decent card in the deck because just kind of synergistic, just another way to use all your mana, and kind of cool. So that way you can, like, during your opponent's turn, like if you're setting up to hit the 20, during your opponent's turns, like if you have extra mana lying around before your turn starts, you can dump all your mana into Leyline Tyrant, untap, and you have a lot of extra red mana to play with, and you can get to Inferno easier that way. And that's what I've got for my one-off cards. Now, lastly, in the 99, we've got Neheb the Eternal. I'm putting this in my Neheb deck because it seems really fun and synergistic in that deck. That deck's all about making a ton of mana by dealing a ton of damage. So at its worst, you dump 14 mana into this, you deal 20, you get 20 back. But most likely in Neheb, you're going to be like 2 combats into your turn. Like, you already had your second combat, and you've got like 30 mana lying around. You can dump it all into Inferno as a win con. Like, it's great. Seems like a really good and pretty, like, high utility card, because you use it as a win con, or you can use it as a way to make mana. Also, seems really good inside of a Krenko deck, because you can use like Skirk Prospector to just sacrifice a bunch of your Gobos and make a bunch of mana, and then dump it into Inferno. Seems cool. Xenagos seems like a great include there, because you can double its power just by going to combat. That makes it speeds things up, so you can like dump 3 into it, go to combat, Xenagos doubles it, so now you're at 18, and then dump another 2 in, so it costs 5 mana instead of 14. Easy. That seems great. And the reason why you do it that way is because, yes, you do need to hit 20. Can't go over 20. You need to hit 20 by activating the ability. Also seems good in a Naiath deck, because, I mean, just seems pretty good there. You'll be, because Naiath can double power, I believe, right? Yeah, right. Yeah. At the beginning of your combat of your turn, you may pay 3 if you do double target creature's power. So same thing as Xenagos. Seems really good in that deck. And although it's a short one, that's all I've got for Inferno with the Star Mounts. I think this is going to be a fun commander, though. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, everybody.